So for starters, my girlfriend and I have been a little rocky. I guess that's sugarcoating it, considering we haven't been talking much. And by not talking well, I mean we don't kiss anymore, or cuddle, or have sex, or basically anything that couples should be doing. It has seriously been driving me up the wall. I tried talking to her about it, but she dodges around my questions. Here's an example from a couple of weeks ago. Morning, hun. How'd you sleep? Did I wake you up at all? No. Are you okay? You're usually more energetic in the morning. Yeah, I'm fine. Just need to get ready for work. As she walked by, she put her hand on my shoulder and let it fall off in passing. I tried to grab her hand and romantically spin her round for a kiss, but she yanked her hand back and kept walking. This is just one instance that has irritated me. And not just this instance, but every time I try to talk to her about it. Everything has become routine for us. I even cooked us a romantic dinner, candles, wine, twilight, the whole thing. And all I got was, "This was nice." So after going through this for a couple of weeks, I started wondering if there was something else. Was she unhappy in the relationship? Could have been work, right? Just super stressed and I was adding to it with all the questions. I racked my brain on it, but it wasn't until one night, when she worked late. She came home around 2 AM, saying she got stuck in the office working on a portfolio for a high-profile client. This has never happened before. Not only did it not happen before, she never called home or mentioned staying late. I stayed up waiting for her, worried out of my mind, and was about to call the police. Of course, this was not a big deal to her. Guess what happened the next night? Again, another high-profile client needed their portfolio done, and she came home around 2:30 AM. This was obviously not her, and she wasn't going to talk to me about it. I got so irritated, I decided to see where she was going after work, or see if she really was working late. I got off work around 3:30, a little early, but I needed to get to her work before her normal leaving time. I borrowed a friend's car so I could sit in the parking lot near her car without her noticing me. I sat a couple of rows down from where she parked. The waiting is what got to me most. It felt like the build-up of a spy movie. My adrenaline started pumping when it came close to the time she normally left work. Minutes started to feel like hours, and I was checking my watch every 30 seconds. I started driving myself crazy, trying to concentrate. But then I saw her walk out of the building doors. If this was a repeat of the previous 2 nights, then this was it. This would prove she's a whore. I followed her around town for a couple of hours. She stopped at places that were mostly errand runs. My adrenaline started to die down as the sun started to set. But then I got excited again. She pulled into a bar parking lot. I knew it, I was right. But for some stupid reason, this wasn't enough for me. I needed to see her with him. I needed to see them together for me to satisfy the angst I've had over the weeks. I parked across the street, in a gas station parking lot. There was no immediate sign of a guy, but maybe there wasn't just one. Maybe there was the one for the night, if you know what I mean. I waited in the car for over an hour for her to come out. I don't know why I was so hopeful of seeing her leave with another man. Maybe because it would justify how I'd been treated and felt. I knew it wouldn't make it better, but it would justify my emotions. Finally, she walked out, arm in arm, with another guy. All that angst I had built up, and when I saw him, I honestly couldn't be mad at him. He probably has no idea. He's probably an honest guy, just meeting a woman that he might be genuinely interested in. I honestly wasn't mad at her either. I felt more disappointed than anything. They walked around the corner of the bar, to the back, where the garbage bins were kept. Wow, this is really classy of them, I thought. I didn't know people actually went out back for that, but apparently I was dating someone who would. Not with me, obviously. Again, besides the arm holding, I didn't see any infidelity. I was going to change that. I didn't take the same path as them because that would be stupid, and I, myself, would get caught. So I walked around the block to another building that shared the same alley. The lighting is always bad in those alleys. Essentially a single light pole with a 10-year-old bulb that is struggling to stay lit. There was just enough light shining on them for me to see. He was laying down on his back. She was doing exactly what I thought. Wait, no. What is she doing? It's almost like she's just eating it. Oh my god. I looked hard at the pool of blood underneath her. The lifeless expression on his face, and the faint sound of organs squishing as she took every bite. I ran straight back to the car, peeled out of the gas station parking lot, and made straight for home. It took every ounce of me to act normal. I didn't want anything to seem out of place when she got home. She got home in the middle of the night again, looking clean, and not an ounce of blood on her. I should have noticed her outstanding cleanliness before, but that wasn't my concern at the time. When she opened the door, I was waiting for her. Oh, you're up. I thought you'd be in bed. I know what you are. Anna just stared at me, like a deer caught in the headlights. I walked straight up to her and embraced her in my arms. I thought I was the only one.